All right, well, Xplode MMA fans, we are here with Derek Anderson. Derek, you just got out of the cage, what, about 30 minutes of sparring straight. You know, guys are circling around. You look like you're playing monkey in the middle, with the exception you got big guys looking to beat your ass for 30 minutes. Effective training for you? I mean, give us some insight on that.
Yeah, I love it. You know, when I first came to this gym, we were doing that, and you know, ever since that, we become a different animal. You know, we do our technique too, but if you fight every day, you know, fighting ain't gonna be nothing. You know, so I love it. Well,
you know, for us, Derek, you've got the title match you've been looking for. You know, you started here at Xplode probably a little bit over a year ago, building up to this point in your career, 7-0, walking in against a very tough challenger, or a champion, excuse me, you're the challenger, you're walking in against a champion that actually is an amateur, gave you a loss.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's some revenge in that. I know that you admire Aaron. He's a great guy, stand-up man. But this is a little bit of your day coming here.
Yeah.
Revenge is sometimes a dish best served cold, huh?
Yeah. You know, I've seen him around fighting while I've been fighting. We turned pros and stuff, and I've always kind of thought we were gonna come again, compete again. You know, and you know, I'm a different fighter than I was when I was an amateur back then. You know, I feel like, you know, I could have beat him then too. You know, it's just, you know, stuff happens and stuff, and you know, I got more experience now. I don't think he's going to be nearly ready for me. Definitely not standing up. My ground game's way good. He's going to want to take me down, and even down there, you know, he's going to have a hard time. You know, I know he puts a lot of pressure on, you know, and I'm prepared for that. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking to, you know me, I'm looking to look for a finish. So.
Well, you know, you're an exciting fighter, Derek. There's no doubt about it. Your career has blossomed over the last year. You know, certainly becoming a title holder is the next step to get to the next level. Not looking beyond, but certainly in your front of your vehicle moving forward has to be the thought of bigger and more lucrative, you know, paydays and promotions, specifically the UFC.
Right.
You know, this fight means a lot to you. Tell me what's the difference right now between you preparing for a fight like this versus maybe preparing for fights in the past?
Well, I always try to, you know, be ready for, you know, title fight in the UFC, even, you know, as much as I can. You know, so, you know, it's just easier when you're motivated more. You know, so you know, I always try to train to my potential, but you know, I know Aaron, I know he's got the belt, so I'm just a little more motivated. So it makes it easier to train this hard, you know, and even harder because you know, I got a reason to.
Right, you know, and it's funny because, you know, in having Aaron as a champ and being the promoter, you know, we look for quality individuals, and certainly Aaron fits into that mold. You do as well. It's a real tough bone for me watching this fight because, you know, certainly as part of our team, you know, I want you to do well. But certainly as an organization, Aaron has been a very strong proponent for us as a belt holder. So, of course, I could say that I have feelings both ways, but I see this as an opportunity for both people to win and actually both people to lose. So I'm kind of broken on that. Tell me a little bit about, you know, what motivates you for a guy like Aaron. I mean, he's not controversial. He's not out there putting dirt on Facebook. You know, he's not running smack. I mean, how do you get yourself up on that?
Well, you know, it's not about hatred of the guy. You know, it's a sport. I mean, it is fighting too, but, you know, mostly I just don't want to lose. So, you know, anyone can beat you, no matter how nice they are. So, you know, the harder I train, the less likely I am to lose. So that's, you know, what motivates me, you know.
Right. All right. So always before we end it, sponsors, shout outs, how do people hit you up? I mean, this is the biggest fight of your career right now. You know, we would think that your fans are going to come from all over to see you compete for the title. How do they get a hold of you, Derek?
Well, Facebook is a good way. You know, Derek Anderson, DEREKANDERSON, and then if there's a million Derek Andersons, which I know there are, it's the one with the fighter flyer for the picture. And you know, any sponsors trying to hit me up, definitely do that. You know, anyone trying to go to the fight, hit me up on there. You know, I don't exactly like giving up my number too much, but you know, you go up on there, I'll give you my number. So. All
right, any sponsors to give a shout out to?
Right now, I'm not too sure of what's going on. I know. I think Diego Duckets is looking to sponsor me. I think Elliott, a lawyer company, might sponsor me again.
Sure. certainly Xplode MMA. You can give a shout to us.
Certainly Xplode MMA, you know.
So, all right, Derek. Well, we wish you all the best of luck November 17th. You know, our sincere hope that you bring home the belt. Keep up the hard training, keep up the aggressiveness, and let's look to see on November 17th whose hand is raised at the end.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thanks, Derek.